Hi, welcome to Chair Yoga with Danielle. I'm Danielle and this is Blue. All you'll need for this practice is a chair and yourself. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you in class.
Start with connecting to our breath. So moving the chin in such a way that the head floats freely from the neck. So a lot of times our chin is up or our chin is down. So we're going to bring our chin so, again, the head is just floating on top of our neck. So play around with moving your chin up and down a little bit. See if you can sit away from the back of the chair. And once you've sat away from the back of the chair, can you allow your two frontal hip bones to roll slightly forward to lift up out of the low belly? So you're really having to work the core here to stay seated nice and tall. See if you can just gently give your shoulders a few rolls. And then release those shoulders down. And give yourself a moment to come into your breath. And just being aware of your inhale. And being aware of your exhale, where your breath is showing up for you. Now, not trying to force it or change it or move it in any way. Just feel where the breath might be showing up. So as you inhale, can you feel how your lower ribs expand? And as you exhale, can you feel how your lower ribs might want to drop or fall? And can you allow them? It might feel right and good for you to place your hand on the low belly or maybe an arm across your low ribs. And see if you can breathe into that weight. So breathing slightly into those low ribs or just where your hand or your arm is resting. A few more times. Releasing the hand to the thigh. Continue your breath. Just finding your inhale and your exhale. Feeling the weight of your feet on the floor. And the weight of your hands on the thighs, the weight of your glutes on the chair. And when you're ready, if you're ready, gently open the eyes. And just allow things in the room to come to you. So let your focus land on a few things. And then we're going to start by just scooping our tailbone under on our exhale. So if you feel that low back is a little bit cranky today, scooping under, and then as you inhale, lengthening and tipping your hip bones forward towards your thighs. You may even want to find your two frontal hip points. Scoop under, and then tipping your hip bones towards your thighs. Good. So forward and back, just without your breath pace. So take your time here. Just really feel the breath moving in your body. And last and final time, as you inhale, just tipping your hip bones towards your thighs and then finding a place where your spine feels the longest once more, resting your hands on your thighs and looking to the left. Bring that chin back to neutral and look to the right. Bring that chin back to neutral. Looking to your left. Back to center. Look to your right. Beautiful. And back to center one more time. And then back to that right side once more. Bringing that chin to center, can you take that left ear to left shoulder, carefully drop that back of the head back behind you. Right ear to right shoulder and chin to chest. A nice slow, really intentional neck circles here, around and around. then bring the head back to neutral. We're gonna go the opposite direction. So take that right ear to right shoulder, let the back of the head go back if you can. Left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, nice, slow neck circles. Taking your time. Good. And maybe one more time, chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. All the way around. Bring that head back to center. Taking a nice inhale. Hip bones towards the thighs. Chest up, chin up, head up, look up. And as we exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back. Chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Inhale to look up. Beautiful. Exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arching the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Now this can be as big or as little as you like to go. Do listen to your body. So if something pinches, pulls, causes you pain, don't do it. And remember, every day is different. Every hour can be different for your body. In fact, every minute can be different for your body. So it's really important just to listen to what your body is telling you. And coming all the way back up to center. I'm going to start with those shoulder rolls. So maybe lift your shoulders up towards your ears and dropping your shoulders blades back behind you. So taking the tips of your shoulder blades and gently gliding them into the back pocket. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, opening the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. A few more times. And reversing that direction, so come forward with those shoulder rolls. So letting those shoulders roll forward. Beautiful. And last and final time. And when you're ready, finding some stillness, option to reach your hands forward, spread every single one of your fingers. So like you're stopping traffic here. So really reach through every single one of your fingers. And flip your fingertips down towards your knees. Now, if you're having your arms up is not for you, just lower them down a little bit. See if you can just move in the wrists. So spreading, opening, fingertips up towards the skies, and then down towards the knees, reaching through the back of the hands, fingertips up towards the sky, finding your breath, and down towards your knees. And one more time, fingertips up towards the sky. Can you spin those fingertips away from the body all the way down towards your knees? Soften your elbows. Can you roll the knuckles towards the eyes, the elbows, like you have an egg in each hand? And release and spread. And then cup and curl. And then release and spread. Beautiful. And last and final time, just cup and curl. Hold it there for just a moment and then release. So you're going to reach your arms long now. So I know those arms might be getting a little tired. That's okay. A little bit of strength work today. Take your fingertips to the top of those shoulders and just gently lift your elbows up. Just a touch. Listen to the back of your body and listen to your arms. So fingertips to the top of your shoulders. Just lift your elbows just a touch. Good. I like to imagine as I'm bringing my hands over to my shoulders or to the top of my shoulders, I'm scooping water over my shoulders. Let's do that one more time. So reach long, fingertips to the top of the shoulders, just lift your elbows. Option to interlace your fingers at the back of the head, or you can stack your hands. And from here, without popping out your low ribs, can you keep your low ribs down and see if you can open your elbows just as far as your body wants to go, not pushing that stretch. Watch from pushing forward with your hands. Your hands are just resting at the back of your head. The thumbs are resting in that divot. Then bring your elbows forward. Release your hands. Go ahead and shake out and maybe swim those arms out. That might feel pretty good to just crisscross your arms across the body as you reach back. Good. And one more time, reaching across the body with that right arm and then across the body with the left arm. Now from here, we're going to kind of shimmy to the front of the edge of our chair just so you have room to rotate. So we're going to start with some really simple rotations. We're going to let our arms be heavy. See if we can create a long spine and just a nice easy rotation. So just a simple rotation from side to side. Let your arms kind of get involved. If you want to bring your elbows in and get a little bigger rotation, listen to your back. Start to find your core here. Now if you're like, Danielle, I don't have a core, that's okay. We're going to find it. So as we kind of move from side to side here, let's find that inhale, and as we exhale, make a quick shushing sound. So maybe go a little slower here. So we're going to inhale and then shush it out. Shh. Inhale and then shush it out. Shh. Good. A few more times, finding your inhale and then shushing it out. Shh. Maybe you feel a little heat build up in your low belly. One more time, nice inhale, not forcing the inhale. And then when you get to your exhale, find that shushing sound. So shush it out. Angry librarian. Shh. Good. Find some stillness. And just allow your body to settle here. See what your body is telling you. If and when you're ready, lift your toes up towards your shin bones. So you're still checking in with your full body, but now we're just moving our toes up towards our shin bones, awakening our feet. Release our feet down towards the floor and give the balls of the feet some scrunches in towards the heels. And lift your toes up towards the sky. Spread the roots of your toes. Beautiful. And release those toes down towards the earth. Maybe scrunch the balls of your feet towards the heels a few times. Lovely. And then lift the toes up towards the sky. And release those toes down towards the earth. Scrunch the balls of your feet towards your heels. Your toes will get involved. That's okay. And then release. Go ahead and soften your feet. Maybe wiggle the toes once more. And then from here, we're going to take a nice inhale. Chest up, chin up, head up, look up. Good. Back into those cows. And as we exhale, scooping that tailbone under, really arch the back. Chin to chest, eyes to thighs. So back into those cat poses. So we're going to move in between these cat and cows and see if you can really match the breath in your movement here. So finding that inhale to look up. Exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Beautiful. A few more times. You got it. And then when you're ready, go ahead and find a neutral spine. So finding a spine that's very, very long, the longest spine that you have, so you're still moved away from the back of that chair. And from here, just extend that right leg long. So you're going to keep a pretty big bend to that right knee if you can. And can we make some nice circles here? So always an option just to work on bringing that leg long. You can always stay with some cat and cows. If you can, see if you can get the whole hip involved here. So not just moving in the ankle, but getting that whole rotation all the way around that right leg and then reverse that direction. You're still really spreading the roots of that toe. So spreading the roots of that right foot, that right toe. Good. All the way around. Big circles here. And then release. From here, setting that foot in, switching sides. So you're going to take that left heel down, toe up, spread the roots of the toe. Maybe make some nice circles. So again, if you can bring and get that whole left leg involved, awesome. If you just stay with the foot or with the ankle, that's good too. So you're just creating some circles here, whether that's big or little, whatever you need to. Reversing that direction. Really spread the roots of the toes. So work on really stretching out and strengthening those feet. And last and final time, go ahead and set that left foot in. We're just going to lift our heels. Slow lower your heels like you're pressing down on an orange or a grapefruit. And then lift the balls of your feet. Now, it might feel better to bring your feet a little bit further forward. So your ankles might be slightly in front of your knees. Or just a touch of an angle to those shin bones. However you want to look at it. So we're still lifting and lowering those heels. Go ahead. Take your time. Let's inhale to lift, exhale to lower, inhale to lift. And one more time. Can we lift our heels up nice and high and then inch by inch lower those heels down towards the earth. Go really, really slow here. And then we're going to dramatically lift the balls of our feet up. Now, as we lift the balls of our feet up, try and spread every single one of your toes. So really stretch out the feet here. And release. Setting those feet down, walk those feet in. Inhale, chest up, chin up, head up, look up. And as you exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Inhale to look up. And as you exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Inhale to look up. And scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Coming back to that neutral spine. Interlace your fingers right in front of your chest. Flip your palms away from the face, chin to chest. Maybe press through those palms if that feels okay. If the wrists are not feeling it today, stack your hands. Hand release. Go ahead and give those shoulders some big circles. And maybe one more time, flip your palms away from the face, chin to chest. Press through those hands. And then release. From here, reaching your hands down towards the earth, can you flip your right palm up towards the sky and just float your right arm up as far as it wants to go. Now, if it goes halfway and you feel like that's good enough for you, or if that's what your shoulder's telling you, maybe do a little cactus pose here. So you're reaching long through that right hand, reach longer through the left hand, plant your right foot firmly into the earth if you can, and as you exhale, can you take a little side bend, keeping the space between your sternum and your belly button the same length, so you're not trying to collapse your chest forward here. You want to keep your heart and your chest open. And try and breathe into the right side of your body. It is a big stretch. It's a powerful stretch. So breathe into that right side of your body. Inhale, floating all the way up. Dropping that right hand down. Reach that left arm up to the sky. Stretching through both hands. So stretching through both hands. Take a little side bend to that right side. A little more energy into that left foot here. And come all the way back to center, taking your time. Hands on the thighs. Inhale, chest up, chin up, head up. And as you exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back. So move through a few of these. And then you're going to find a neutral spine. So once again, coming back to that long, tall spine, maybe find your two frontal hip bones or two frontal hip points. And we're going to start with tipping our hip bones forward. So just bring your chest forward without rounding your low back. Using your feet, can you press yourself to an upright position? So again, we're unfurling our tailbone behind us, tipping our hip bones forward, not rounding our low back, coming up. Good. Just a few more. Take your time. Inhale to lift, pressing your feet into the earth. And the next time as you exhale, go ahead and bring your hip bones forward, stack your forearms, and can you gently rest your forearms on top of your thighs? Now you can stay right here. If that feels pretty good for you, stay right here. Or if you want to go deeper, if you're not having sinus issues, if you got sinus things going on, stay in this upright position. So try and keep your head above your hips or your knees. Now, if you want to go deeper, you're always welcome to start to drape your chest over your thighs. Let your head be heavy. Maybe your fingertips reach to the earth or maybe to the tops of your feet. It's up to you. If that is a little tight for those hip flexors, you can also open your knees a little bit more and give yourself a little more space here. Now, if and when you're ready, hands to your shin bones, halfway lift and hold. Hands to your thighs, take your time. Imagine you're watching a trail of ants walk away from you and you're just going to bring your gaze up first. Slowly come up. If you need to hold on to your chair for a moment, let your head recalibrate. Give yourself a second or two here. Just find your breath. Good. Maybe move your shoulders a little bit. We're going to bring our hands in front of our palms facing, or palms touching. We're going to watch our right thumb. So you want to keep your left hand forward here. Lengthen your spine. So check in with your lower back. Did you start to try and become a human-shaped cashew? Or can you create a long spine? Watching this right thumb. Inhale, open to the right. Only go as far as your body wants to go. And as you exhale, bring that arm back in. So it's nice and slow. Inhale, watch this left thumb. Only go as far as your body wants to tell you. Try and keep your hips forward. So watch that left hip. It may want to roll back. Switching to the right. So you're just going to open one side. Bring it together. And then when you're ready, open the other side. And then bring it together. So just one side at a time. Beautiful. Take your time. And his arms might be getting a little tired. That's okay. We're going to finish here up on this left side. And when you're ready, bring it all the way back to center. From here, keep the palms together, gently bend the elbows, and then release those hands long. Palms stay together, bend the elbows, spread the fingers, and reach long. So your elbows are slightly below your shoulders. Maybe bring them up a little bit if you can. If you bring your elbows up and your tops of your shoulders start to creep up to your ears, just bring your elbows down. One more time, bend your elbows. I know, those arms should be talking to you a little bit. And release long. Let those hands drop. Give those shoulders some big rolls. Maybe release those arms off to the side. And reverse that direction. Can you take that right arm forward? Hold onto that forearm and gently bring that arm across the body. And release. Go ahead and bring that left arm forward. Take that left arm slightly across the body. And release. Good. Inhale, chest up, chin up, head up, look up. And as you exhale, scoop the tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Inhale to look up. And as you exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthening your spine. We're going to go into a standing position now for some shoulder stretches. If standing is not for you, you can also use another chair in front of you or to the side. I recommend in front of you. You can also use the wall, so you can move your chair to face the wall. So you'd be facing the wall, and you can do a lot of these just facing the wall. So from here, we're going to go into that standing position. If you'd like, take your heels towards your chair. Take a nice inhale. We're going to really work the core. We're going to do this a few times without even standing up. So don't worry about standing up just yet. So just really practice on bracing the core. So make that strong shushing sound like we did earlier out through the mouth. Those things, shh. Good. Do it again. So find that nice inhale if you can. So not a deep. You're not trying to breathe deep. Just find your inhale. Strong shushing sound, shh. Good. Do it again. Find that inhale. And strong shushing sound, shh. Next time you inhale, hands go behind you. Try and pull the floor apart with your feet. And inhale to stand up so that core is nice and braced here. So give yourself a moment standing. If you need to grab hold of your chair, grab hold of your chair. Just flip your palms away from your body, soften your knees, and can you lift up from your hips? So instead of sitting on our hips, can we create a longer spine here? And then when you're ready, go ahead and face the seat of your chair. I'm going to move my chair so you can see me. So go ahead and move to the face so you're facing the seat of your chair. Standing in front of your chair, you can also use the back part of your chair as well. So if going forward is not for you, you can use the tall end of your chair as well. And again, you can be doing this on the wall. So from here, feet are right underneath your ankles. So your ankles are right underneath your hips. There we go. Soften the bend of your knees. And we're just going to start with moving our hips. So don't worry about going anywhere just yet. Lift up your inner arches. Imagine you're stepping on a pair of tennis balls. So you're stepping on your tennis balls, you're sucking those tennis balls all the way up into your hips. Soften your knees, and can you just tip your hip bones towards your thighs? And inhale, standing, beautiful. So just start with a slight movement, again, keeping a neutral spine. You're moving, you're sticking your glutes back. Flat back, pull the floor apart with your feet and standing up, good. So forward. And standing up, nice neutral spine, good. One more time, come forward. Pause here, maybe reach one hand at a time down to your chair. Maybe your hands go on the side of it to keep your wrists straight. Pause here, pressing firmly into your chair. Or with your hands on either side of your chair, try and pull the floor slightly apart with your feet. Try and separate your glutes behind you. So think about your sit bones. Try and slide those sit bones behind you. Slide the tips of your shoulder blades into your back pockets and give yourself a moment here. Now, if you like, can you step your right foot back, stay on your imaginary train tracks, and drop your right heel down. So your feet stay hip width distance apart. And then bring your right foot in. We're not here long, so go ahead and take your left foot back. Ball of the foot stays on the earth and drop that left heel towards the earth. Soft bend to your right knee. And go ahead and step that left foot in if you can. Now from here, you can keep your hands right where they are and move your feet, or you can move your hands. You can walk your feet back and extend your arms long. Really big bend to your knees. Send your glutes behind you. Again, long spine. Scoop your low belly up and in. Spread your fingers. And think about pressing your palms into the floor or into your chair and try and slide your chair forward with your hands. So create a little energy through the back of the body. And then when you're ready, carefully and slowly, walk your feet forward. Take your time. We're going to come back to that little forward fold here. So soften bend of your knees. Hands go to the back edge of your chair. And then left hand on your thigh, right hand on your thigh. Pull the floor apart with your feet, standing up. Now, if you can, you're going to go to the tall end of your chair. So you can flip your chair around, or you can walk to the back edge of your chair. You want the heels of your hands on the back of your chair. So see if you can bring your heels of your hands on the back of your chair. And get a pretty good stretch for your shoulders. So walking our feet back. Again, soft bend to your knees just like we did before. So you want to keep your knees soft, and you're just going to reach your arms long. So you're going to press energy down through the heels of the hands. Head is shake it yes, shake it no slightly. And carefully and slowly come back up. Walk your feet forward. You're going to keep your right foot forward. Take a step back with your left. So add a little staggered stance here. You may want to keep this right arm on this chair and just open up to the left. So it's going to be very pretty little here. It's not big stretch. It might feel like a big stretch, but try not to go too deep. And unwind. Left hand to the center of the chair. Walk both feet forward. A little step back with your right foot. Soft bend to your left knee. Open that chest up to the right. And carefully unwind. Go ahead and set both hands on your chair. Walk your feet forward and just go ahead and when you're ready, have a seat on your chair. Once you've found that seat on the chair, go ahead from here. Inhale, chest up, chin up, head up, look up. And when you get to your exhale, scooping that tailbone under, really arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Inhale to look up. And as you exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Go ahead and find that long spine. Maybe come forward to the front edge of your chair. Let's hold behind our right thigh. Give our right ankle some circles. Maybe draw your name, so trace your name or the alphabet. So really work that ankle out a little bit. So maybe do every single one of your letters. So give yourself a moment here. So you can do the whole alphabet. You can draw a picture. You can write your name. Just do shapes. Remember to think about your breath every now and then. Just be aware of where your breath is showing up in your body. Now, when you're ready, you can always take this left hand, slide it down the front of your right shin bone, support the outer part of your knee, cross your ankle over your thigh. If you're not there, or your hip is feeling a little tight today, you can extend your left leg long. You can take this right foot to the side, let your knee fall out, or cross your right ankle over that left ankle. So a couple ways to do this. So find that position that feels best for your hip. Try not to, again, push a stretch. Find a long spine. Bring your chest slightly forward. And carefully and slowly sitting up nice and tall. Hold behind the back of the thigh. Ankle circles, always an option to interlace your fingers in front of your knee. Flex your foot, drop the heel, lift the ball of the foot, and sit up a little bit taller if you can. Bring the knee up towards the armpit of the shoulder, and then we're going to kick this right leg long. So extend that right leg long. Keep a soft bend to your right knee. Lengthen your spine. Tip your two frontal hip bones, so your hip bones are rolling towards your thighs, And then instead of trying to get your hands to your foot, just think about reaching your arms long, setting your shoulder blades back and down, squeezing in on your imaginary beach ball. Can you keep the core engaged? So squeeze your two frontal hip bones together, zip up your winter's jacket, long sides of the neck. And pressing that right heel into the earth, can you carefully come back up to a seated position? Set that right foot in, option to hold behind that left thigh. And once again, you're going to either trace the alphabet or your name or pictures or shapes, just moving your ankle in lots of different directions. Taking your time here, see if you can connect with your breath once again. So where is the breath showing up for your body? Beautiful. A few more. Now, if you'd like, option to slide this right hand down in front of that shin bone, supporting the outer part of your left knee. You can hook that right ankle over, her left ankle over that right thigh. Or, again, two ways to do this, sitting up tall. Extend that right leg long, take that left foot to the instep, or cross that left ankle over that right ankle. A couple ways to do that. If you're here, just crossing your ankle over your thigh. Finding a little space for your spine. And slowly and carefully come back up. Once you're to a seated nice tall position, unwind that ankle, interlace your fingers in front of your knee. You bring the knee up towards the armpit of the shoulder, and then see if you can kick this leg out long. So once that heel is down, that toe is up, soft bend to that left knee, maybe tip your hip bones towards your thighs. Once you're there, can you reach your hands forward, shoulder blades stay back and down, squeeze in on your imaginary beach ball. See if you can find your breath, use your core. Pressing the heel into the earth, slowly and carefully come back up. Beautiful. Lift your heels, lower your heels, rock back. Lift, lower, rock back. One more time. Now from here, setting your feet down, maybe take that right hand, take it behind your back or hold on to your shirt. The palm will be facing out. Sit your right shoulder blade back and down. Left hand goes to the top of your head, but reaches for your right eyebrow. Chin goes to your chest, and then you're going to lead with that right side of your chin to bring it up to the sky. So you're not pulling the head down, your arm is just wide. It's really the work in the side of the chin. So keep reaching that right side of your chin up towards the sky. Just keep setting your right shoulder down. Slowly release the hand from the top of the head, bring the head back to neutral, unwind this arm, bring this arm off to the side, palm faces up, palm faces down, palm faces up, and palm faces down. Allow that arm to just settle down. Maybe give that right shoulder a few circles. Taking this left hand, either hold on to your shirt or hook the palm behind, or the back of the hand behind you, palm faces out. Set that left shoulder back and down. Right hand reaches for the top of the head, maybe reach for that left eyebrow, chin to chest, and then you're just going to think about bringing the left side of your chin up towards the sky. So you're not pulling the head down, the right hand is just resting on top of the head. Can you breathe into the left side of your neck? And when you're ready, release the hand from the top of the head. Bring the head back to neutral. Unwind. Reach that left arm off to the side. Palm faces up, palm faces down. Palm faces up, palm faces down. Allow the arm to rest down. Reach both hands down. Float both arms up. Rotate those palms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, flip your palms down towards the earth. Spread every single one of those fingers Take your time to bring your hands down. Inhale, let them lift and open. Exhale, float them down, spread the fingers. Inhale, let them float to the top. Option to flip your palms away from the body, shine the heart up towards the sky. Take the tips of your shoulder blades, slide them into your back pockets, open your chest. And exhale, hands to your knees, round and arch the back. Inhale, chest up, chin up, head up, look up. And as you exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Inhale to look up. Nice, exhale, scooping that tailbone under, arch the back, chin to chest, eyes to thighs. Coming back to neutral. Maybe you take the soles of your feet together. Maybe the back or the outer edges of your feet press into the earth. Hands to the outer part of your thighs, above your knees if you can. Shoulder blades stay back and down. Tip your hip bone slightly forward. Long spine. And you're trying to press your hands in as you press your knees slightly out. And carefully and slowly come back up. Go ahead and set your feet down and a few more cat-cows. That might feel really good. Maybe come back to neutral whenever you're ready. Maybe you want to add some shoulder rolls here just to finish opening up the chest. Maybe reverse that direction. Big stretches, big movements. And with that chin on neutral, or chin to neutral, go ahead and see if you can bring your chin to the right. Center, bring your chin to the left. Center. Now another way to do this is you can take your hands wide, palms face forward. Look to your right hand. Back to center, look to your left hand. Back to center. So imagine you're pressing your backs of your hands into a wall. Maybe one more time. And come all the way back to center. Flip those palms down towards the floor, let those arms rest down. Option to lean back in your chair. Reach your arms up to the sky, reach your legs long, give yourself a nice big good morning stretch. Stretch to the fingers. Stretch the toes, fill your lungs with air, and as you exhale, releasing everything down, maybe scooch back to the edge of your chair. You may want to find a more comfortable seated position. You may want to elevate your feet, but if you do, remember to support your knees. So lots of way to get into this, just listen to your body. And as you start to settle in your chair, just give yourself a moment to be with your breath. Just finding your inhale and your exhale, not trying to force it or change it or move it. Just be aware of how the breath is showing up in the body. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. Your hands resting on your thighs. The breath in your body. Just letting all the sounds around you come to you. Not trying to reach out to them. And just being aware of whatever is showing up in your body, whether that's emotions, feelings, physical sensations. Let them just bubble to the surface. Not trying to push them away or hold on to them. Just let them be what they are. As you inhale, can you feel how your lower ribs might want to expand? And as you exhale, can you feel how your lower ribs might want to fall? if and when you're ready. Maybe start to wiggle the fingers, maybe wiggle the toes. Remember, you're always welcome to stay right there and keep breathing. Stay with your breath. If you want to give yourself another big good morning stretch, stretch to the fingers, stretch to the toes. Fill your lungs with air. And as you exhale, bringing everything back down, bring your hands to heart center if you'd like. We end class with just basically honoring each other. So the light and joy in me honors the light and joy in you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.